Chapter 16, Labor of Love. Minutes after your water broke, you're in the backseat of Daphne's car. Cole squeezes your hand as Daphne weaves through the streets. Can we go any faster? Maybe Ivan could, but he's off for the night, and I'm driving as fast as I safely can. You clench your teeth as your body suddenly cramps up. Daphne glances back from the driver's seat in alarm. Estelle sits beside her in the passenger seat while Cole watches you with concern. Is that a contraction? It certainly wasn't a hiccup. Daphne, don't aggravate her. She's in labor. Cole's fingers tighten around yours in encouragement as the cramps intensify. You're doing great. Just breathe through it. Let out a long exhale as Cole gently rubs your back. His touch is the only thing calming you in the swirl of discomfort and worry. What can I do to help? Cole, can you get this baby out of me? Tightening in your lower abdomen gets even more intense and you struggle to take a full breath. Well, that's what we're doing. Daphne's getting us there safely and quickly, right? Yep, real fast. Just hang in there, Alyssa. If we could just skip to the part where the baby is in your arms, that would be great. I'll see what I can do, but you just focus on yourself and what you're feeling. Remember what we learned in Lama's class. Before you know it, you're at the hospital where a nurse wheels you into the birthing suite. Here we are, best room in the house. I think we must have taken a wrong turn and gone to a spa, not a hospital. She and Cole help ease you into bed as Dr. Perry enters the room with a bright smile. Hi, Alyssa. It's about time the doctor got here. So how are we feeling? Before you can answer, another contraction ripples through you, stealing away your words. You instinctively reach for Cole's hand, your fingers tightening over his as the pressure builds across your belly. You've got this, just breathe. No matter how hard you squeeze, he doesn't flinch. He just keeps murmuring soothing words beside you. If there's anything you need, I'll get it, even if it has to be airlifted across the country. What would I need that could be airlifted? I have no idea, but thinking about it got you through that contraction, didn't it? The contractions aren't too bad yet. I'm glad. Then let's take a closer look. Dr. Perry slips the fetal monitor around your belly again as you lie back comfortably. Everyone watches the monitor intently. The baby's heart rate's good. Looks like you're about 4 centimeters dilated, so we're still in the waiting game. Okay, that's good. Gives me a bit to prep. But now is a good time to talk about pain management. Have you decided on an epidural? Wait, you're not really considering an epidural, are you? They're unnatural. Daphne, you need to stop getting health advice from people who aren't doctors. I had an epidural with you and you turned out fine. Alyssa should get one. Both of you stop. Estelle and Daphne look at Cole, their expressions mirrored in shock as Cole plants himself between you and them. This choice is up to Alyssa and no one else. You don't get any say in this. Agreed. I've helped deliver dozens of babies, and there's no wrong choice here. You choose what you need, Alyssa. Some women like to go with one or another. It's your choice. Go with an epidural. No problem. I'll get that set up in just a few minutes. From the corner of your eye, you see Daphne's jaw tighten, but Cole gives you an encouraging smile. Then we need to talk about the proper birthing position for Alyssa. I've heard some people give birth on all fours, but I refuse to have my grandchild born like... Actually, that's a very common position to give birth in. Whatever isn't comfortable for Alyssa and the baby is fun. The monitor next to your bed beeps louder as another contraction makes your heart rate spike. Doctor, does that sound normal? It's not ideal. We need to focus on keeping Alyssa as calm as possible. Let's not stress her out with any what-ifs, alright? But we need to consider everything. Enough. Why don't we all give Alyssa some space? For a moment, you expect Daphne to protest, but she just nods and follows suit as Cole ushers her and Estelle out of the room. Good. Try to take it easy for now. I'll be back in just a few. It leaves you alone with Demi as Dr. Perry bustles out of the room. Have I mentioned how glad I am that you're here? I'm glad to be here, and don't worry about Estelle. It's nonsense. Cole and I are here to take care of you. Thanks. Couldn't do this without you. You totally could, but it's an honor to be here as your Duala. And as both your Duala and best friend, I have a little surprise for you. Demi gets up close and goes to a closet, pulling out a beautiful emerald dress with a silk floral robe to drape over it. We're doing a diamond outfit right now while you're trying to give birth. Okay. Demi, it's adorable. It's got everything you'll need for an easy delivery comfort style, neither of which paper hospital gowns have. As you reach out to run your fingers over the soft fabric, the gown you're wearing crinkles loudly. So, should I help you change? No comment. She helps you into the gown, and you look at yourself in front of the room's mirror. I love it. Just then the doors open and Cole tiptoes back in. I'm sorry about Estelle. Daphne's keeping her off our backs for at least a few... He notices your outfit and his eyes widen. Minutes. A few... minutes. She grins, sensing the romantic tension between you and Cole, and heads for the door. I just gotta take care of some things. I'll be back. As the door closes behind her, Cole lets himself fully take you in, his gaze hungry as it roves your body. You look beautiful. I'm glad you... Suddenly feel the telltale signs of contraction building up, starting from the very center and pulling until you gasp. Think so? In an instant, he's by your side, taking your hand. Looks like this is a bigger one. What do you need? Let him hold me through the pain. You lean against him, and he instantly wraps his arms around you, letting you collapse into a strong embrace. I'm here. I'm right here. The two of you sway from side to side and focus on the movement as the contraction slowly fades. That wasn't so bad. I think having you here helped, not to mention this flowy outfit. It's softer than a cloud. I could touch you all day in this. And I am so grateful to be by your side. You smile at him, feeling grateful, and gratitude swell up in your own chest as Cole gently guides you back to bed. I can do this with Cole here, I can do this. Dr. Perry returns to administer the epidural. It's not pleasant, but she walks you through it as the discomfort slowly eases. Okay, you're all set. This is a walking epidural, so you'll be able to move around. Just be a bit more cautious. You've got it, Doc. The epidural reduces the pain of the contractions to mostly a sense of pressure, which you're grateful for, but as the hours pass... God, they're still so strong. Ugh. When you breathe out, use the breath to relax your neck and shoulders. You take a deep breath and let it out, focusing on the tension that's built up in your upper back. It feels like it takes forever to release. Good, that's good. Everything okay in here? Breathing takes about all the focus you have, but you look up just enough to spot Daphne hovering in the doorway. Yeah, we're good. Why don't you, get you back on the bed so you can lie on your side. Give that left hip a break. As you start to stand up, Daphne takes your elbow and allows you to put some of your weight on her. Here, let me help. Daphne. You could help by keeping your mom in check. If she tries to butt in one more time, I might scream. That's fair. I think Cole's got her occupied for now. But I'll do my best to keep her from getting too excited. Behind her, Demi gives you a look, as though asking if you're good, and you give her a subtle nod, and she slips out the door. But even with your epidural, you feel your body suddenly clench into another contraction, more pressure than pain. Oof. Do you want to squeeze my hand or something? Daphne slides her hand into yours and you instinctively squeeze it hard. She winches, but doesn't pull away. Once a contraction passes, she lets out a long exhale with you. I know I haven't been the most excited about everything, but could I maybe talk to the baby? Sure. Thank you. You cradle your belly as she leans down close to it, lowering her voice to a soft whisper. I'm not really sure what to say or how much you can hear me with everything going on, but it'll be nice to meet you. Hopefully sooner rather than later. It's a little odd to sit there while Daphne talks to your baby bump, but the sight is surprisingly touching. That was really sweet. The door swings open, and your heart immediately lifts when you see Cole in the doorway holding his guitar. Look what Carmen just dropped off. Your guitar? I know the baby is coming soon, but her first day out on the world feels a little early for music lessons. I was thinking I could coax her out with the song we made for her. Then come sit here so the baby can hear. Cole settles on your opposite side and starts strumming his guitar. The melody you two made drifts through the room. He's so sweet. Skull finishes the song and begins a new one. You start to feel another contraction coming, but you steady yourself and start to breathe through it. The pain is much more bearable. Are you... No, keep playing, please. It's relaxing. With Cole's beautiful music surrounding you, the contraction passes quickly as you watch his hands move confidently along the frets. I can do this. I can do this. But hours later, you're still in labor, now drenched in sweat and exhausted. Dr. Perry examines you again as morning light creeps in. You're making progress, but I'm afraid you're still only dilated 7 centimeters. 7. Is that bad? It's perfectly normal. Some deliveries take longer than others, but I promise you'll get there slowly but surely. Is there anything we can do to speed things up? Estelle, temporarily allowed back in the room, puts her hands on her hips as Daphne and Cole stand beside your bed. Dr. Perry was getting to that if you'd let the expert do the talking. Cole shoots Estelle a firm look and she instantly clamps up. We'll get you some raspberry leaf tea, have you walk around a bit, but don't go too far with the epidural in place. Cole puts a gentle hand on your shoulder and his warmth seeps into you, filling you with his solid strength. The most important thing to do is relax. The baby will come out when she's good and ready. It's just hard to relax in the middle of all this. You gesture at the monitors, stirrups, IV, other medical equipment around you, not to mention the extra guest. The hospital has a private rooftop lounge. Maybe Cole could take you up there for a breather. I'd be happy to if it'll get your mind off things. Rubs your shoulders in a gentle circle, soothing away the contraction hovering just out of reach. Spending time with just Cole would be nice too. It's exactly what I need. Watching the sunrise on the rooftop sounds exactly like the kind of distraction I need right now. Then allow me. Cole helps to settle you into the wheelchair and pushes you down the hall where you take an elevator up to the gorgeous rooftop terrace. The moment the breeze hits your face, your body relaxes at the sight of the city lights and fresh flowers surrounding you. Wow, the birthing suite is luxurious, but I didn't realize how cooped up I felt in there. Cole begins to massage your shoulders as you inhale deeply and take in the fresh air. You definitely deserve a break, and I'm more than happy to provide. I can't believe this is at a hospital. You didn't somehow transport us to the top of some European palace, did you? In a magical elevator? Yes. Your hand circles your belly as you laugh. I'd believe you right now. Everything feels like a 1,000-mile journey. And I'm in awe that you can do it. Seriously, it's incredible how strong you are. You've been strong enough to take care of me for the last 9 months. That counts for a lot, too. Cole wheels you over to a set of outdoor chairs. You notice a table off to the side, stacked with cups and hot water dispenser. Wow, they really spared no expense here. Only the best for you and the baby. Let me get that raspberry tea brewing for you. Doctor's orders. He pours steaming water into 2 cups, placing them on the table to steep before turning to take both of your hands in his. If I may help you onto your throne, Your Highness. Why, thank you. He lifts you up out of the wheelchair and gets you settled onto the plush cushions. Then Cole takes a seat in the chair next to yours and rests a hand on your knee. You look gorgeous. Do you know that? Even after being in labor for I don't even know how many hours? Even then, I can't imagine what it would feel like to take it off. His hand squeezes your thigh, insistent, just reminding you of his touch, and your heart leaps. 9 months pregnant and naked on a rooftop, that would definitely be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. If you weren't in labor, I'd say let's do it. You feel your cheeks warm. It's nice to feel something in your body besides the discomfort of the last 12 or so hours. Seriously, sometimes I look at you and I'm just blown away, Alyssa. Your eyes start to well up with tears. You lean into his touch as he puts an arm around you and kisses your forehead. Having someone who sees me, who really sees me, has probably been the most amazing part of this journey. Well, hey, that journey is just getting started. You smile, looking up into his bright eyes, and tilt your head back for another kiss until... oh boy. Another contraction. You nod, leaning back in the chair and placing a hand against your stomach. Deep breaths, I'm here for you. Just tell me what you need. Hold my hands. Of course. He takes both of your hands in his again and gently presses his thumb into your palms, moving them in small circles. That feels good. The strength of his grip grounds you, comforts you. You imagine bracing against a sun-drenched boulder on some beach overlooking the ocean, and slowly, as you breathe, the contraction passes. That's good. Steady now, you've got this. You open your eyes and smile at him. We've got this. With the contraction over, you place his hand back on your thigh, a little higher than it was before. He makes a soft, eager sound as he brushes his thumb over your skin. I never knew that pregnancy could be so sexy. Seeing you power through this has been inspiring. I didn't think I could feel that way either, especially this late in the game. But as your gaze meets Cole's, the spark of heat you feel is undeniable. But you help me feel sexy. Your touch always gets me hot and bothered, and it actually might help with the labor. Is that so? Cole takes the hint as his hand travels slowly up and down your inner thigh, caressing you in the sensual way only he knows how. It's called gate control theory. Demi teaches it in her Lamaze classes with actual couples. When you do something sensual for the person in labor, the pleasure can block the spinal cord from sending pain signals to the brain. That's amazing. Yeah, they also say that oxytocin is the hormone that makes your uterus contract. And more contractions means the quicker the baby. I think there's an injection they can give for more oxytocin, but he applies a little more pressure and letting his touch linger in each spot that makes you sigh. This is way more fun though. You lean back in the chair and let yourself relax, delighting in his touch. Definitely. Cole gets down on his knees before you, now slowly massaging both of your thighs. He looks up at you, smiling as he starts to kiss up the inside of them. Cole. Can you make out with me? You know I always want to kiss you. Cole plants sweet kisses all along your leg, then up your hip to your belly over the swell of your breast, until at last he reaches your mouth, capturing your lips in a slow and sensual kiss. You're amazing. Every inch of you. He kisses you again and again as you hold onto his shoulders, relishing in the conviction of his sweet words. You close your eyes and relish in his kisses and caresses, losing all sense of time and place. All the discomfort and worry leave you while you're wrapped in his loving embrace. By the time you open your eyes again, you realize the sun is cresting over the horizon. Oh wow, it's really getting light out. I have a feeling today is going to be the day. The first day of our baby's life. Cole, it's going to be the best day ever. No matter how hard it gets, I just can't wait to meet her. Cole smiles and rises to stand behind your chair, wrapping his arms around you. Neither can I. He holds you tight and plants another soft kiss on your cheek as you rest your palms on your tummy, feeling the baby stir. There's nothing more I could have asked for than to watch the sunrise of our baby's birthday here with you. Nothing? Not even some lukewarm tea? I think we both got a little lost in the moment there. He reaches for the cup sitting on the table in front of you and hands it over. Still slightly warm. You take a sip, delighting in the fruity aroma and taste. It's perfect. I always burn my tongue if the tea is too hot anyway. So, is it working? Is the baby coming right now? You laugh, nodding. Yep, here she comes. Maybe if you drink some too, the baby will come even faster. Teamwork does make the dream work when it comes to baby stone, although I think the science might say your whole body suddenly tenses up as you feel another contraction coming on, but this one feels different. Cole, I was joking a second ago, but now... Is it happening? I don't want to jinx it, but I think we should probably head back to the room now. Then let's go. I've got you. He whisks you back downstairs to the birthing suite, where Demi, Dr. Perry, Estelle, and Daphne are waiting. I've got your delivery playlist all queued up. Cole presses a button on the phone, and the sound of his guitar drifts through the speakers, harmonizing with his voice. The baby's heart rate is still going strong. I know you want to push, but you need to wait a little bit now. We're so close. Take short breaths with me, like this. You watch Demi suck in a short series of breaths, then exhale hard. You try your best to do the same as the pressure inside you builds. We're reaching 10 centimeters. How are you doing? My back. This position doesn't feel right. What can we do to help? Do you want to get into a different position? Cole rests a hand on your shoulder, and his touch is soothing, but you still feel a surge of panic. I'm not sure. I can. What if it makes things worse? You could try standing up and squatting. Rick can reply, another contraction washes through you, mere moments after the last one ended. Alright, Alyssa, if you want to push, now's the time to push. But it's okay if you can't. Squeezing Demi and Cole's hands tight, you try to push, holding your breath. I can't. You obviously need to spread your legs more. Here. Estelle puts Demi out of your grasp and reaches for one of your ankles. Estelle, get your hand away or I will bite it. She instantly recoils, looking indignant. Excuse me, but I'm trying to help. More like trample all over Alyssa's boundaries. Did you ever consider that maybe we should listen to someone who has had a baby before? Oh my god, I do not have the energy for this. You know what, Estelle? Daphne, out of the room. But... We all agreed that during the delivery, Alyssa was in charge of breaking protocol, which means you need to leave. We'll see exactly what the contractions say after this. Come on, Daphne. Cole stands protectively by your side as Estelle storms out with Daphne in tow. The moment they're gone, it gets easier to breathe. But then you're hit by a new wave of pressure, stronger than you've ever felt yet. Your whole abdomen tenses as you attempt to push. Nothing yet. Why don't we reposition you? Old Demi help you shift to your side. The pressure on your back instantly eases, and you feel like you can take full breaths. Oh, it feels so much better. Good. Cole, why don't you face Alyssa and let her rest her head in your arms? You look up at Cole as he cradles you, smiling. You know you're covered in sweat, but he still looks at you like you're the most beautiful woman in the world. You're doing amazing, and you're almost there. Everything's going to be okay, I promise. You love love that's grown between you. Over the last 9 months feels like a warm tether grounding you as Cole murmurs encouragement. Okay, Alyssa, on this next contraction, push as hard as you can. Right as she says that, the contraction hits. You bear down, pushing harder than you even knew you could push. Cole's arms tighten around you and you grip his bicep, trying to focus on his strength and comfort. I see ahead, almost there. You're doing it. You're so strong, so strong. There's a sudden release of pressure, and you suck in a deep breath. And then you hear it. Her first cry. Oh my god. Is that... Someone wants to meet you. Dr. Perry places your newborn baby in your arms. Tears fill your eyes as you gaze down at her. Cole wipes away his own tears at the sight of your perfect little girl. You did it, Alyssa. She's here. And she's perfect. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down the description. Plenty of things to check out there. Ways to support this channel, this community, this family. And, yeah. With that being said, leave a comment down below telling me what you think. And otherwise, other than that, thank you all again for watching. Catch you all later. Good day.